When I saw this, so I always get my cards early, so it was a couple of days ago, I was like, are you kidding me? Okay, Shape Tape. First and foremost, please let me tell you, I mean, you guys already love it. There are well over 700 reviews at hsn.com, over 500 are perfect 5-star reviews. It is the #1 concealer in the entire United States of America. And then look what we did. Come on down here. Recently, just last week, I believe it was, right? Customer Choice winner. You girls feel the same way. You voted it #1 best concealer 2025, and talk about, holy cow, deserving that honor. It so does. There is nothing like it. It is waterproof, it's hydrating, it is 16 hours of long wear, it is 12 hours of crease proof. It even has like a built-in eye cream with it, so you are nourishing your eyes at the same time. It doesn't cake, it doesn't blur, it looks natural. One sold every 4 seconds?
Yes.
One sold every 4 seconds around the world. Okay, all of that's amazing, right? $28. Right now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to Google, just Google right now, Shape Tape, look at the price. And you can check out any store in the entire United States of America and globally, $28. Look what we are doing today. And we are giving you the Quickie Blending Sponge, $17.
I've never seen it at this price
I almost texted you when I saw that because I'm like,
it's a mistake.
Are you guys saying I bought 3 of them before the show? I will never be without this concealer. I'm a medium light. We can go through all the colors, but it is. And how many, oh my gosh, I have my own personal graveyard of concealers that we thought were great. You use them and they're not. This is amazing. I'm sorry, I will let you speak, but I love this concealer. It's my best friend. On days off, I don't wear anything. I put concealer and then a little sunscreen.
Yep, that's all you need. And you can also use it as your foundation too, but that's another.
You can, that's right.
For so many years, I struggled too, just like you, to try to find the right concealer that didn't settle in my fine lines and crinkles, that didn't make me look older, because sometimes they can do that.
Oh, yes.
But not Shape Tape, because half of each tube is filled with creamy, smoothing ingredients. So you're going to plump your skin, you're going to hydrate your skin, all while looking like you, looking like your skin. And I want you to see this in action because I want you to see this on Jen. So Jen has some hereditary redness. She has struggled with this her whole life. But when she swipes this on, she's covering up that redness and covering up that texture because she's smoothing her skin when she applies this. So we all know that texture oftentimes comes with that redness. So in seconds, she just puts a few dots in, and I love this sponge because it's like the perfect way to blend and smooth out your skin as you apply it. And in seconds, she is taking away that redness. So on this side where she hasn't done anything, look at that redness. And on the other side, it still looks like her skin. She looks gorgeous. It's smoothed out and it's full coverage. So she didn't just use this as a concealer.
Right.
She used it all over, and you can do that with this.
Oh my gosh.
So Jen is in the light medium shade. So I want to say, let's pull up that shade chart because I want these
that's what I
people
was
to
just
start
going to do. So everybody can see
shade
this.
Because it's so important to get this now while you can. We have fair, light, light. That was the shade Jen was in. Light medium, that's our most popular shade.
That's me too.
That's you. I'm in the medium shade. We have medium tan, tan deep. Deep and rich is our richest shade choice. Get this now while you can.
Oh my gosh.
Before it's gone. Because at this price, you're not gonna see that again. Now let's take a look, if we can, at Adriana. So Adriana, she has some hereditary dark circles, like we all do. I have personally have dark circles lately, especially as I've gotten older, and it's like so frustrating to see that. But with Adriana, you're looking at this gorgeous picture of her. You would never know that she has dark circles. She's wearing that light medium shade, and in her before, yes, she does have dark circles. You'd never know it in the after. She is covering full coverage for those dark circles. We're covering redness, we're covering sunspots, age spots if you have them. You're gonna get that full coverage all while smoothing and treating your skin. so it doesn't look like cakey, heavy makeup.
Exactly. And by the way, I'd like to mention also that setting powder. Pat, we have a setting powder. It's like the next item. It is the ultimate setting powder. It is a perfect setting powder to be used with the Shape Tape, by the way. We'll pop up the information on it because it's also on sale today. There's a great 5-star review on it. I have it right up here. And you even get, what's great about it, you even get like that little corner brush so that when you are going in to set, like under your eyes, you get the perfect little shape to get right underneath your eyes to set the foundation as well. So there's the information on that. #1 setting powder for Tarte, by the way, 906-488. But you have an opportunity right now to do something we have never, ever had before. The fact that we are offering you not only the customer choice, you just picked this, the #1 concealer. It is the #1 concealer in the entire United States of America that is $28 absolutely everywhere when you're out doing your research. You're buying it for $17, and you know what else? You have 30 days. So you have the chance to make the purchase, get it home, try it. If you're not completely satisfied, you can send it back. But if you're tired of finding concealers that are running, that are cracking, right? And you're like, oh, I would never put a setting powder on it because 9 times out of 10 you put a setting powder on it and it looks worse. You can with this setting powder. These are like the best 2 in 2. 2 in 1. But the concealer that can also be used on your face if you just want like a little bit of coverage. But when you feel it on, and we're gonna go back to the models again, because when you see this and you understand it is different. So if you've given up on concealers, make one purchase today, right now.
Yeah, so Anne is just gonna do a quick wipe for us so that you can see that how easy this is to put on. So she's just wiping it off because she was ready before. Now she's just going to take a couple dots, dot that on her eye. And again, Anne has dark circles. She has redness. We'll see that in her before. And she's just dabbing it in with this sponge. I like to wet it a little bit so it's a little bit soft and moist. But it's going to spread that perfectly.
Perfect.
And look at the difference. Wait till you see her before, because she has redness. She has dark circles.
Look at that.
She looks brought back to life again.
Fabulous.
And it looks like her skin. It's not cakey. It's not heavy. It feels good on your skin. It's not drying. It's just the most beautiful skin, so you can feel confident.
Exactly.
Especially, we have so many good things coming this spring, right? We have some, I'm sure, weddings and baby showers and birthday parties and barbecues. You want to look your best self, and all you have to do is swipe on Shape Tape and you'll get that coverage all at the same time. And it's waterproof. So you don't have to worry that if you're by the pool, if you're sweating, having your own personal summer, if you're at the barbecue. I want you to see, Adriana has it on her hand. We did this for this demonstration. She has this on her hand. She's going to dip this in a bowl. And you're gonna see that it's not going to go anywhere. The water is just beading off of it, going down, and it's not going anywhere. So you don't have to worry if you're at the barbecue and the steam is coming up at you. It's not gonna melt off your face. It's gonna stay put.
Exactly, and this is what we want. And then on top of that, you have 16 hours of long wear, 12 hours crease proof. But it's also formulated, Kristen, as an eye cream. And I think that's a lot of the difference. When we talk about being made with these wonderful skincare ingredients, you feel them when you're using all of these different products.
It's all good for you ingredients, because that's so important to us at Tarte, that we only formulate with the best ingredients some other has to offer, all with clinically tested results. And here they are on your screen. You're seeing these gorgeous women who just have some minor beauty boundaries that they want to look their best self. So the dark circles, they're gone.
That's great.
Any redness, any sunspots, gone. But again, it looks like their gorgeous skin. You're not like gonna see them and say, oh, your makeup looks beautiful today. You're just gonna be struck by how gorgeous they look. And look, there's our friend Stephanie.
Beautiful.
Look, I mean,
we love Stephanie.
Yes.
Gorgeous. I mean, but honestly, look at it. And you know what's great if you look at this right now? She doesn't look like she's wearing concealer. That's the other thing about it.
Exactly. And all you have to do is choose your shade, and you're gonna look at the shade chart and see who you look like most. Don't sweat about this. It's easy. You're gonna go in, the first shade we have is fair. Then we have fair light, light, light medium, it's our most popular shade. That's your shade. Medium is my shade. Medium tan, tan, tan deep, deep, and rich is our richest shade choice. I think we're gonna see Jen again and her redness. I want you to see how this is going to swipe away redness. So when you're putting this on, you're swiping on youthful skin, you're swiping on smoother skin, and you're swiping on confidence. With Jen, it's her redness. This is something she's always had and always struggled with. And finally, she discovered Shape Tape and just loves that she can swipe this on. She's swiping on good for you ingredients. And
that's a concealer on her face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Talk about one product for $17.
Look at her before and after. You would never know that she has that under there. It's hidden. It's like so perfect.
That's really to convey to everyone watching at home. That's all she has on. She bought right now for the first time ever the #1 concealer in the entire United States of America. You're buying it for $17, and she did her entire makeup. She looks absolutely flawless, as you could see in that after. Don't you want to try? Do you struggle with concealer? Because so many times, too, you struggle with the color of the concealer that's going to work with the color of the foundation, that's going to work with the color of the powder, right? So here, we have it all for you in one. That setting powder, will give you the number on that one again. It is unbelievable. It's the #1 setting powder for Tarte. But the fact that you are buying, with only a matter of minutes remaining in the hour, this concealer at a price of $17.
It's crazy. And I want you to see,
free shipping.
Adrienne is actually putting on that powder as we speak. So I want to show that to you because you said it perfectly. It goes so wonderful with this Shape Tape. So if you can take a look, and she's just taking the little, I brought mine with me too, actually. It comes in this great little compartment with this perfect little sponge that you see her patting it on, right? It also comes with this gorgeous brush. So we can swipe that over. But I want you to see, if you can come in real close here, this gives you, this is milled 5 times. So it's Italian, artesian milled 5 times. And what that is going to give you that soft focus effect. So you see how gorgeous, it almost looks like the Instagram filter you use when you're posting pictures. So, I mean, she has gorgeous skin, but over here, she just has blurred out any pores, blurred out any wrinkles, all thanks to this creaseless setting powder.
That is an amazing before and after.
It is.
And you know what's so great? It's you're at home, you're watching this live. This isn't in a magazine pre-produced with all the filters and all the smoke and mirrors. Live. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, Abby just said, my producer, my coordinator, fabulous, bought 3 as well. So like we are buying them in the 3s. 879-348 is your number for the incredible concealer. Please do not miss that, but have to give you the information for that setting powder. First time ever on a low price. Launched last year, #1 setting powder, incredibly finely milled.